The shutters creak, the paint has gone. The rose is wild, the fence undone. I stand before this hollow place, still hearing echoes of your face. We built it young with hands and dreams, with laughter sewn in window seams. Now all that's left is dusty air and memories in every stair. This is the house where love once lived, where every wall could still forgive. Though time has worn its grace away, the heart it held still wants to stay. The kitchen smells of old perfume, your humming haunts the quiet room. I find the mark where you once fell and kissed your knee. You smiled so well. They say a house is just a frame, but ours still whispers both our names. And every board beneath my feet beats with the past and love so sweet. This is the house where we began, where tears were brave and hope would stand. It may be worn and may be still, but love lives here and always will. The sky was dark, the wind was chill. The porch light flickered on the hill. I stirred my tea, I shut the blind, still stuck in years you'd left behind. The world moved on, or so they said, but I still made your side the bed. I still set to at every meal, pretending none of this was real. Then came the knock I'd dreamed so long. 3 taps unsure, then sharp and strong. I dropped my cup, my knees grew weak, too stunned to breathe, too scared to speak. My soldier came home in the rain, No marching band, no sweet refrain, just water falling down his face, and arms that pulled me into grace. He didn't speak, he held me tight as thunder cracked and washed the night. And though the war had taken years, we both came back through blood and tears. My soldier came home cold and warm, but still the boy I kissed that morn, no medal shines like that embrace. My love returned in rain and grace. Behind the school, beyond the hill, there stands a tree, majestic still. Its roots have held our tender past, with summer vowed it always lasts. We carved our names inside the bark, a sacred place, a secret mark. And though the years have chipped away, the heart we drew still finds its way. Our names in the tree remain through drought, through frost, through wind and rain. And though your hand no longer holds, that tree still keeps what love unfolds. Now children pass and lovers kiss, where once we dreamed of lifelong bliss. You do not know what's etched so deep, two souls the forest chose to keep. I touch the bark and feel your skin, as if that tree still breathes within. It speaks of vows we never broke, of hearts that beat in every our names in the tree won't fade, though time may wear and light may shade. It holds our youth, it holds our plea, a monument to you and me.
Place the needle down with care. The crackle played, filled the air. That old love song, slow and true, became the backdrop to me and you. The world outside just slipped away. Inside the room, the music stayed. We didn't talk, just swayed in time. Two hearts beating in perfect rhyme. Till the end of the record, I'll stay by your side. Through each chorus, through each tie. As long as the melody softly spins, I'll be yours where it begins. When that final note does fall, I'll still be loving you. Through it all, that record wore, but we never tired. Each replay lit another fire. We knew the words, we knew the line, but still it moved us every time. Till the end of the record, we danced so slow, and let the outside world not know that love can last beyond the tune, like stars that rise above the moon. Now years have gone, the player's old, the label scratched, the vinyl cold. But when I play it, you appear, still whispering softly in my ear. Till the end of the record, I hold your name in every groove, in every flame. And when the needle finds its end, I'll rewind back and play again.
I pressed my curls, I wore the red, with roses bloom at my head. I waited where we said we'd meet, in heels too high for cobblestone street. The lights came up, the crowd arrived, the band began to feel alive. But I just stood beside the floor. The girl you said you'd dance once more, it was the dance you never came for, the song that echoed through the door. And though my feet knew every beat, they never move in love or heat. The ladies twirled in silver lace, while I stared past the mirrored place, pretending joy, pretending pride, but only say forgive, but memories still choose to live. And every time the band plays slow, I feel the ache of long ago, still waiting at that phantom ball, still standing proud, still feeling small. In every waltz I sway alone for one last dance that never shone.
I wrote 1,000 verses, searched 1,000,000 rhymes, but none could match your name in time. You walked into my life like a melody, and suddenly the world sang back to me. Every smile, every glance you gave found its place on a music stave. You didn't know what you inspired, but my soul through you was lit with fire. You were my song from dusk to dawn, the music I breathed, the note I leaned on. Every chord I played was wrapped in you, every silence held your echo too. And even now, though you're long gone, I play my heart, 'cause you were my song. Others clapped and others cheered, but only your voice was what I heard. And when you left, the music died. Still I sing for you with empty pride. You were my song, my sweetest line, the harmony I never could find. Still I hum you in the lonely hours. Your memory bloomed like phantom flowers. If this old guitar breaks apart, it will still hold your beating heart. And every tear I strum along will cry out loud that you were my song. You were my song, my greatest part. You tune the strings inside my heart. And if I'm ever hurt again, let it be known, through loss or pain, I lived in love, because you were my song. The phone rang twice, then faded out. No words exchanged, no screaming shout, just static hums where loved ones spoke. A line between us finally broke. Just just to say hi. Now silence grows as days go by, and on that wire, thin and bare, our story reads, still floating there. Love left on the line, unheard, unseen, in echoes of what might have been. I never said the words in time. Now I just wait by love left on the line. Love left on the line, unheard, unseen, in echoes of what might have been. I never said the words in time. Now I just wait by love left on the line.
The suitcase sat beside the door, just like it had 5 times before. You paced the room, you didn't speak, but I could hear your silence creak. The night was young, the wine was red, but words got lost in what we said. No angry cries, no curtain drawn, just 2 old hearts too tired to dawn. The suitcase by the door remained a symbol of our joy and strain. I let you go, but love, I swore I'd always wait beside that door. You left your scarf upon the chair, a piece of you still floating there. And though your shoes no longer line the hallway floor, you'll find me here as once before, still watching that old suitcase by the door. By lantern light I write again, from distant shore and driving rain. Your letter came just yesterday, and I could feel you miles away. Your words were soft, your hand was true, pressed in blue ink that smelled like you. You said the porch lights burning still, and every night you dream at will. Letters across the sea and sand, the only touch my trembling hand can feel from you, from home, from grace. A whispered kiss on paper lace. The boys here sing to pass the fear, and hold their sweethearts' photos near, but none can match your words so kind that fill the space within my mind. They say the war will soon be done, and I'll return to setting sun. If I survive, if fate is kind, just write me once, one final time. Letters across the sea still shine, like lighthouse beams through darkest time. You keep me whole, you keep me free, in letters drifting across the sea.
It was late in the spring, the roses had bloomed, the world was in color, the sky sang in tune. And there in the silence, your fingers met mine, a touch so simple, but it stopped time. No need for a word, no need for a sign. The warmth in your palm was sweeter than wine. I still hear the breeze, the hush in the air. That moment, my darling, was love laid bare. When you held my hand, the world stood still. My heart forgot how to doubt or feel chill. That gentle squeeze, a silent vow. I didn't know then, but I do now. You held my soul when you touched my hand, and I began to truly understand. walked by the river, the light fading slow. Your laughter was softer than all I'd known. With every step I fell a bit more, wishing that moment would stretch evermore. When you held my hand, the world stood still. The noise of the world grew quiet and still. Just me and you in that sacred space. Heaven, I swear, was your sweet embrace. Years have passed and seasons changed, but that one touch still feels the same. In every dream I reach for you and find the warmth I once walked through. When you held my hand, the stars aligned. My heart found home in your hand and mine. Through every storm, through shifting sand, I live again when you held my hand.
You placed the needle on the track, then leaned your head against my back. We didn't talk, just let it spin. A melody too deep for sing. The trumpet cried, the piano wept, and every word was one we kept. No arguments, no bitter tones, just notes that whispered we're alone. That was the last record we ever played, where love dissolved yet never strayed. And though the groove may scratch with time, its echo plays in hearts like mine. The vinyl lives inside a case, still carrying your leaving face. And when I'm brave, I let it spin, to feel your arms once more again. They say that silence ends a song, but music lingers loud and long. Even goodbye can hum a grace when spun in time's unending place. That was the last record, soft and true, that sang of me, that sang of you. And though you left, one part remained, the music we could not explain.
We placed the needle down with care. The crackle played filled the air. That old love song, slow and true, became the backdrop to me and you. The world outside just slipped away. Inside the room, the music stayed. We didn't talk, just swayed in time. Two hearts beating in perfect rhyme. Till the end of the record, I'll stay by your side. Through each chorus, through each tide. As long as the melody softly spins, I'll be yours where it begins. And when that final note does fall, I'll still be loving you through it all. That record wore, but we never tired. Each replay lit another fire. We knew the words, we knew the line, but still it moved us every time. Till the end of the record, we danced so slow and let the outside world not know that love can last beyond the tune, like stars that rise above the moon. Now years have gone, the player's old, the label scratched, the vinyl cold. But when I play it, you appear, still whispering softly in my ear. Till the end of the record, I hold your name in every groove, in every flame. And when the needle finds its end, I'll rewind back and play again. The radio played a sweet old tune as we swayed beneath that silver moon. Your hands in mine, the night so kind, like time stood still and fate aligned. The city lights blinked far away, but we were caught in a gentle ballet. The world grew small, just hearts and dreams, lost in a rhythm and moonlit gleam. We were dancing under stars, no music but our hearts. Your breath on my skin, a promise within. No need to speak, love always begins. Under stars, under skies so wide, we danced and the world stepped aside. We didn't need no ballroom floor, just gravel roads and an open door. And though the years have come and gone, I still hear that midnight song. We were dancing under stars when nothing felt too far. With one small step our lives began, a dance that only love could plan. You Though the stars have faded some, the dance we shared will never be done. We were dancing under stars, with nothing but beating hearts. That moment lives still sweet, still ours. Every night we dance under stars.
The shutters creak, the paint has gone, the rose is wild, the fence undone. I stand before this hollow place, still hearing echoes of your face. We built it young, with hands and dreams, with laughter sown in window seams. Now all that's left is dusty air and memories in every stair. This is the house where love once lived, where every wall could still forgive. Though time has worn its grace away, the heart it held still wants to stay. The kitchen smells of old perfume, your humming haunts the quiet room. I find the mark where you once fell and kissed your knee. You smiled so well. They say a house is just a frame, but ours still whispers both our names, and every board beneath my feet beats with the past and love so sweet. This is the house where we began, where tears were brave and hope would stand. It may be worn, it may be still, but love lives here and always will.
We laid in grass the clouds like lace. The sunlight brushed across your face. You pointed up and drew me in to every dream the sky could spin. You said forever lives right here, in gentle wind and skies so clear. And though we aged and seasons flew, that cotton sky still feels like you. Beneath a cotton sky so blue, I first believed in me and you. No fancy vows, no wedding bands, just open hearts and holding hands. If I must fade, I'll fade on high, back to that cotton-painted sky. Beneath a cotton sky so blue, I first believed in me and you. No fancy vows, no wedding bands, just open hearts and holding hands. If I must fade, I'll fade on high, back to that cotton-painted sky.
I wrote the song one winter night, when moonlight bathed the room in white. Each word I placed with tender care, hoping you'd feel me anywhere. The melody was soft and shy, a lullaby without goodbye. But though I strummed and though I tried, the courage left, and so I lied. It's a song you never heard, my dear, but it still plays when you are near. In every hush, in every chord, my heart repeats what went ignored. I hid the tape inside a drawer, afraid that love might ask for more, afraid you'd smile and gently turn, while all I did was crash and burn. What if you had stayed to listen? Would it have changed what now is missing? Would verses turn to vows and rings, or would they just be fading things? It's a song you never heard, I know, but through the years it starts to grow, a secret hymn beneath my skin, a song of what we could have been. I sing it now into the air, knowing love you'll never care, but still I sing unheard, unheard, the song you never heard.
We had time, or so we thought, moments borrowed, never bought. We danced through years, we laughed through tears, but never paused to draw them near. You held my hand, but not too tight, afraid to trap what felt so right. And so we drifted, soft and slow, afraid to stay, afraid to go. Time slipped through us, grain by grain, like sand we never caught again. We said someday, we said soon, but life moved fast and stole the tune. Now I sit in the afterglow of love we lost but couldn't know. You moved on and so did I, but sometimes truth still makes me cry. We never fought, we never failed, but sometimes love is just derailed. Time slipped through us like the breeze that shakes the blossom from the trees. We had no break, we had no blow, just too much silence left to grow. I see you now in passing dreams, wearing your youth in golden seams. And though we live in different days, my heart still walks those winding ways. Time slipped through us, soft and sad. We never knew what we once had, but in the hush of memory's hue, I still reach out to the ghost of you.
I tuned the dial just past midnight. The static crackled, then your voice took flight. From army base or desert sand, you sang a song and held my hand. The DJ said, "This one's for Claire." From Jimmy out in an eastern air, I gasped and cried and held the wall. You hadn't changed your tone at all. A faraway voice on the radio, a love I lost so long ago. But when you sang our secret tune, you filled the dark, you lit the moon. I danced alone in slippered feet to that old melody so sweet. You couldn't see, but I still swayed to every note you gently played. They say the war will soon be done, that maybe you'll come till then I'll always know. Your faraway voice keeps me whole. It sings the soul you never stole. And though you're miles and stars away, I hear your love night after day.
The bed is cold, the room is wide, the moonlight spills where you once lied. But every night when curtains fall, you come to me through shadows call. You wear your blues, I wear my lace. We meet in some remembered place. No trumpet calls, no cannons gleam, just waltzing slow inside my dream. We still dance in my dreams each night, with candle glow and ballroom light. Though you are gone and fate was mean, you live in me in midnight scene. We still dance in my dreams each night, with candle glow and ballroom light. Though you are gone and fate was mean, you live in me in midnight scene.
We kissed beneath the autumn storm, our jackets damp, our fingers warm. You held my chin and said with grace, I'll find you in another place. The thunder clapped, but not our fear, for even parting drew you near. And in the pouring sky we knew that promises could still come true. A promise in the rain still stands, unbroken by the world's demands. Though years may blur and seasons flee, that vow still lives but no one matched that stormy flame. The one who left yet never came. Some say that rain just washes past, but I believe in things that last, and every drop that graces me still whispers back your memory. A promise in the rain remains in every tear and window panes. I'll wait until we meet again beneath that storm of love and rain.
She wore a rose tucked just behind her ear, a crimson bloom that made the world disappear. She didn't know the spell she cast, but in that moment love struck fast. We danced all night in black and white, to records spinning soft and light, and every turn that flower swayed, a symbol of the vows we made. A rose in her hair and stars above, she needed nothing more to fall in love. With every smile, with every glance, she pulled me close. I took the chance, and though she's gone, I see her there, that girl with the rose in her hair. A rose in her hair and stars above, she needed nothing more to fall in love. With every smile, with every glance, she pulled me close. I took the chance, and though she's gone, I see her there, that girl with the rose in her hair. The platform groaned as engines sighed. You held my face and tried to hide the tears that blurred remembered your parting view as whistles cry their last adieu. You wore the cap I stitched by hand and gripped the rail like it would stand between your dreams and duty's call, between our rise and maybe fall. The train that took him south that day took all my colors, left me gray. But in its smoke I saw a vow that love endures no matter how. I waved until I couldn't see, then sat and prayed upon one knee. And every letter since you wrote, I read each line like sacred note. Now years have passed, the train's long gone, but every dusk I hear its song. And in the steam that trails the track, my heart still waits to bring you back. You came to me in a world gone cold, wrapped in silence, soft and bold. Your touch was silk, your voice was wine, and every breath you gave was mine. We danced alone, with shadows low. The record turned so sweet and slow. No spotlight, no grand display, just velvet love and shades of gray. Velvet love like a whisper in the dark, soft as a candle, strong as a spark. No thunder, no storm, just quiet delight, falling gently all through the night. In the hush of the world, you fit like a glove. I was wrapped forever in your velvet love. You never shouted, never claimed, but every heartbeat knew your name. You held me close and let me be the man I was and wanted to see. Velvet love like an old love song, tender and deep where I belong. No need for grand or blazing fire, your warmth alone fed my desire. Now I sit in a silent room, the needle clicks in vinyl gloom, but every note brings you to mind in velvet ways that stand through time. Velvet love still clinging tight, like perfume caught in fading light. And though you're gone, you're not a We planned it all, white dress and bells, a summer vow where silence dwells. But duty called and time grew sore, and no one marries in the war. The rain